Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate all of your guys' support within the past couple of days. The channel just hit 10,000 subscribers and so I did want to just say thank you really quick for that. Today's video is, I'm making this follow-up video. Uber and Lyft, the employment bill, the California employment bill, drivers set to have set wages, unions, and benefits. This is pretty insane. As you can see, I am eating chocolate right now. Probably not the healthiest thing in the world, but I am going to basically dive right into this topic. Before I do that, let me know what you guys think, and also leave the video a thumbs up if you can do that simple quick favor for me, and give the video a thumbs up if you drive for Uber, Lyft, just like making money. Give the video a thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. It helps me so much. All right, so I'm gonna jump right into this video. I just found this article, right? The California bill could force Uber and Lyft to treat their workers better. So for a while I was thinking, maybe this is bad, because I don't want to become an employee, because basically, if you didn't know, Uber and Lyft drivers have always been contract workers, and now the California government is basically saying, well, it's called the California Assembly, basically saying that, well, Uber and Lyft is kind of gaming the system by not giving their drivers employee benefits, just going through the loophole of contract workers, and now that there's so many millions of drivers out there, it's just not really sustainable to keep doing that, because there's about 30% of the workforce within the next year or two will be freelancers. So that's pretty insane. And so kind of trying to move towards getting back the benefits for those employees who are now kind of veering off. This is going to include Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, Postmates, I'm running out of fingers. Basically anything in the gig economy, including truck drivers. Interesting enough. So if it passes, it could change gig worker status from contractor to employee. So I don't know about you guys, but yeah, like I was saying, I don't want to be an employee, I don't want a boss, but I think this might be a crazy thing. It might be good, it might be bad. Like I said, we don't know. Uber and Lyft does not want to do this. Don't get me wrong. Don't think that I'm trying to tell you that Uber is trying to force their agenda on you guys. They want to keep it the contractor way, the way it's been working so great this whole time. Well, not for everybody. I think it's been great, but I know a lot of drivers out there like to complain. But what was I saying? So yeah, but also, I mean, the fact that most drivers only last around 6 months before they quit, you can't hire thousands of employees who are just going to quit with before the first year's even up. That's not really the way an employee works, system works. So California Senate is in the process of amending a proposal for a bill that could answer the question of whether gig economy workers are contractors or employees. This bill would codify California's Supreme Court decision. Let's just open that up really quickly. California Supreme Court adopts ABC test. So this is the ABC test. So this is the key part right here. If you've been wondering, the ABC test for independent contract workers, this is the Supreme Court decision, or the last year, that now they're trying to change. Dynamics, Operations West versus Superior Court. Basically, it's to whether an individual is considered an entity's employee. Yeah, basically, here it is. This is the AB test, that the worker is free from the control and direction of the hiring entity in connection with the performance of the work, both under contract, performance in the work, and in fact, and that the worker performs that is outside of the usual course that the worker is customarily engaged in independently established trade, occupation, or business of the same nature or work performed. Oh, there it is right there. Yeah, so that's the ABC test. There is so much to talk about, but basically I just wanted to hop in because I will have to make an update video when the bill does not get passed. If it does get passed, I will make an update video. If not, I will probably still make one. So make sure you're subscribed so you know, to get the update when I do post it. And also give the video a thumbs up. But yeah, I already told you guys that. If you haven't yet, give the video a thumbs up. Basically, Uber and Lyft, the way this kind of spawned, there's probably at least two factors. The first one is the healthcare system in the United States is totally different from that of Europe and most of the rest of the world, like in more sustainable economies, countries. Healthcare is free. You know, you go to England, or if you live in England, you get sick, get to have the flu, you need to go to the doctor, they take care of you. Here, you get the flu, you have to pay $3,000 just to talk to a doctor. Usually your insurance will cover it, but if you don't have insurance, aka if you're working for Uber or Lyft full-time, you're gonna pay $3,000. Your whole last month's check is going to pay for that bill, you know? And it's just, that's not the way that our country is set up. I mean, the way it's set up is that it's not great at all, but pharmaceutical companies are super rich, hospitals are super rich, healthcare is the biggest industry, and then, you know, there's some corrupt things going on too. Like, I don't know if you've heard of these conspiracies. I don't know if they're true, but like, you know, there's some wishy-washy things going on with like doctors giving out too many, what's it called? Antibiotics. I mean, people, scientists, pharmaceutical companies paying millions and millions of dollars for medicine not to be brought out into the public, approved for the public, because that would, you know, cure people, like weird stuff like that. And the whole industry, they charge people thousands of dollars, and then they make people pay for insurance in order to cover that, and you always lose on insurance. That's how insurance works. I mean, you pay whatever, $200 a month, and then on average, you know, what's that? I think it's actually more than 200 a month, depending on how much you make. It might be $300-400 a month, and then on average, you know, not everybody goes to the doctor. People don't go for years. So all that money adds up, and then it's kind of set up in a pile, and then every time you have to go to the doctor, you know, they kind of take a chunk of that, but they always end up with way extra, because that's just how it works. It's a weird system here, but that's how the system is set up. And, you know, if we're driving for Uber and Lyft full time and we don't have insurance or good insurance, we're pretty much set up to fail. And so the California Assembly is recognizing that. Those are my two hypotheses, not theories, hypotheses. Theories are very, like, tested hypotheses. And now I'm learning that. The scientific method, guys. Those are my two hypotheses on, you know, why I think this whole thing is being brought up. So, yeah, I mean, basically the two situations is either you're a contract worker, how it is now, or you're going to become an employee. If you're an employee, you have to work a set schedule, maybe Wednesday through Sunday, 3 a.m. to noon. No. Yeah. 3 a.m. to noon, Wednesday through Sunday. Every single, you know, all those 5 days straight. Have to accept every ride, have to drive in certain areas. And you get a set wage. Maybe $17 per hour, something like that. Do you want that? I don't want that. I want to work part-time. I want to work when I want to work. So let me know your thoughts. Again, leave the video a thumbs up if you enjoy any of my videos, and if you could just start leaving thumbs up on all of my future videos. If you're a huge fan, or if you really like my videos, you can go back on my other videos, leave thumbs ups. It helps me like so much, and if I really do appreciate you guys doing the thumbs up thing, because I know it's kind of annoying at this point, but I have to ask, or else I have to stop making these videos. It's gotten to that point, YouTube is like changing their whole algorithm, so if channels don't get thumbs ups, then they're just gonna fail. So if I can get a quick thumbs up from you, thank you. Anyways, make sure to subscribe if you want to see more of my videos in the future. And yeah, be smart out there, do your research, know what is going on in the whole gig economy world. It's fascinating, it's crazy, it's a roller coaster. You never know what's gonna happen next. All right, I will keep you all updated. Stay tuned. I will see you all next time. All right, bye.